Hello, hello.
Yes, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are at, and welcome to the
Savanh
Savanh
Family
Family
Show.
Show. And Tony Robbins said this, the most powerful, really human force is the need to stay consistent with our identities. So let's find out how our identities either really help us create massive breakthroughs, really to break through and kick butt, take names, or how it holds us back. So, the big question is this. How do married couples like us who have busy schedules, run high-performing businesses, face challenges daily, raise multiple children,
And yet, still remain in love, passionate, and happy like when we first dated.
that is the question. And this show will give you the answers.
Welcome to the Savant Family Show.
Master your relationship, your life, and your business now.
All right, welcome back.
Welcome back, welcome back. And yes,
And we have a movement here that we are trying to do is called the Grateful Movement and Celebrate Your Win Movement. We haven't really decided the name exactly yet. However, we wanted to ask you, every time you attended, watch our video, what are you grateful for today? Or what is the one win that you can celebrate so that, you feel like you really accomplished a lot of things, you feel like you're in a great positive mind, because a lot of time we forget to stop and smell the roses.
Yes.
We're just always looking for what we need to accomplish instead of looking back and see what we have already accomplished.
Yes. So, stop and smell the road. Let us know what are you grateful for, or if there's something that you are celebrating. There's a ton of stuff that we do every single day that we absolutely could stop and say, man, that is great. Our life is great. We've kicked butt and taken names, and we did this really well, and we served these people, or these people helped us. So there's a lot of things to be grateful for. So
Yes.
Share in the comments below. We would love to know. And for us, what is our celebration or our gratefulness? What is ours?
Well, for me personally, one of my win is I just finished my coaching call. I feel really good about it because my team member is telling me that, hey, we really appreciate you. I know that you are very hard on yourself on delivering. However, we just want to tell you that we have been getting so much better than where we were to where we are right now, and continue doing a great job. And again, that's pretty good, to hear, because I was like, hey, we need to do this. Wait, we need to do that, because I keep feeling like I haven't given enough, input. But they were saying, hey, you are giving us so much
So much
and
value.
we really appreciate that. So
I hear it every morning. She is definitely hard on herself, and and quite honestly, most women are, right?
Mhm.
My sisters out there, you guys are way too hard on yourselves. And because on this side of things, as her husband and her business partner, when I hear her coaching her people, I'm like, that's amazing stuff, and she does that every single day. So yes, quit being so hard on yourselves, or not quit, but try to ease off on yourself as much as possible.
yeah, so type in down below. Let us know, what is your win? Are you hard on yourself? What are something that you're grateful for? I know that for C's, I think, I personally am very grateful for, because, he is doing a coaching with his student every single day. And I can see all the sparks in their eyes,
Yes.
every time they finish the coaching. It's like, wow, we're really one step ahead on putting their business online. So.
Yes, most definitely. So I love it, they love it, and we're making some massive, massive progress. So today we are continuing our Tony Robbins takeaway from Leadership Academy. So
Yes.
we attended Leadership Academy 3 weeks ago, and we're sharing with you here. This is the third takeaway, and today's topic is the power of identity. Okay, the power of identity. See, we do not, when it comes to goals, we don't really accomplish our goals. We really accomplish our identities.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard that before? You're like, wow, what does that mean? Yes, you have most likely have not heard that before, and it's true, because we have a level a set belief within ourselves, kind of like a thermostat, right?
Yes.
We set, creating a belief of how successful we are supposed to be in life, relationship, and work, and and there's also a temperature setting below here where if it drops down to that, your heaters kick in, right?
Yep.
But then we also limit ourselves a lot of times as people. We set that thermostat up here to say, well, once you hit here and you actually go past that, your belief system, your identity says, whoa, what are you doing way up here? You're not an 80 degreeer. You're a 69 degreeer. So we got to pull you down to your level. So how do we take that identity, that belief, and raise it to where you need to be so that that doesn't happen, so you don't self-sabotage yourself? Does that make sense? So that's what we mean by identity, and that's really what I mean by You don't accomplish your goals. You accomplish your identity, right? If your identity is to say that I am this, right, then that's what you're going to accomplish. Does that make sense?
Yes, absolutely. I think power identity is very important. It's almost just like, let's say, I watch a lot of, movie dramas, right? I'm not a drama queen. I just like to watch dramas. I noticed that, sometimes in the episode, they will talk about, a father, a father is supposed to be very strict. A father is supposed to be very, very hard on you. A father is supposed to be, no emotion, right? The traditional father, right? And then, but the truth is the father really loves this kid. But the power of the identity, my identity is this. So instead of giving you the warm and fuzzy, they don't know how to give you the warm and fuzzy because this is my identity. This is my identity. I'm a strict, I'm a serious, I am a high standard father. And even though in his body, soul, he just like
he wants to,
he
right?
wants to, but he just doesn't know how to.
And then he shows. Let's say he shows some happiness. He shows some praise. He's like, oh, why did I do that? I'm this strict father. That's my identity. Does that make sense?
And it was crazy because and sometimes they were so proud of the kid, but they will be proud to everybody else, and they will smile as soon as they turn around, but they just don't do it in front of you. And does that echo with you? Do you do that with, maybe your significant others or your children or people that you work with? Because again, because you want them to continue growing, but instead of, giving them the positive reinforcement, you wanted to make sure that they know that you have more room to improve, and thus you don't give them positive reinforcement.
Right.
Ask me how I know, because that's the environment that I grew up in.
Yes. So, if your identity is like, my family, our history, our, last name, we'll never be extremely successful, wealthy people, riches, right? Well, we'll never be multi-millionaires, billionaires. Yes. If that's your identity, then you're going to achieve that goal. You're not going to be it, right? Yep. Doesn't matter how hard you work. Yep. Does not matter, the strategies are put in front of you, the people, the opportunities. Yep. You just won't make that happen because that's your identity. Yep. Right? You've seen movies where like, we're the McCormicks. We never do that, or we never will get that. It's like, really? Seriously? And ultimately, you achieve that identity that you portray yourself to be, that you choose to be. So.
Absolutely. It's almost as like, sometimes I always say this, right? Oh, I'm a Chinese, so my English is really bad. And people are like, Phyllis, your English it's amazing, right? Yes. And then we do see some, Chinese that's really not good because the identity is saying that, hey, my English is never going to be good because I just can't speak it. So what do you do, right? Yes. So again, power identity, again, it's extremely powerful. What is the identity that you give it to yourself?
Yes. So the tips we're going to give you is, first one is divorce the lies and marry the truth.
I like that.
Yeah, I love that one. Divorce the lies and marry the truth. And yes, we do lie to ourselves. We're liars, all of us. we're big liars. So, and the biggest lie we can tell ourselves is that we're not enough, that we're not loved, that we can't make things happen, that we don't have the resources, that we don't have the opportunities. It's not made for us. It's not meant for us. That's not who I am. That's what I mean by lying. We lie to ourselves. So quit lying to ourselves. Yes. Quit setting the limiting beliefs and really start creating empowering beliefs. And we'll talk about action tip number 2 and how to do that.
Yes, absolutely. I think that is very powerful. After we went to Tony Robbins Date with Destiny, I definitely think that we are limiting ourselves because of the powered identity. Because growing up, there's a lot of not enough. Hey, you didn't do this well. You didn't do that well. Even if you are extremely, you do it very well. However, there's always things that you can always improve. Am I right? Type it down below. Is it always that there is always something that you can improve on? Absolutely. However, this cannot really help you or hurt you. Right. Myself, I'm even myself, I'm constantly in the balance between, hey, I'm good enough and hey, I'm not good enough. Right. And that's a balance that you need to really figure it out. But again, the key is decide what kind of identity do you really want to do, and then divorce yourself with those lies and marry yourself with those truths.
Yes, and when you marry the truth, what happens is your brain is a supercomputer, right? Your RES system will go out and find whatever it is that the truth that you're basically have married to, your identity, your change, your shift, your transformation. Yep. And you're like, your RES is like looking for opportunities, looking for people, and somehow the stars align and you're guided and your grace gets involved. All that stuff happens. Why? Because within you subconsciously, you're like, this is who I am. This is actually truly who I am in here as well as in my heart.
Yes.
Right. So the world starts to align with you, and your body and your mind, really your mind starts searching for those things that now to basically say, this is proof that your identity of who you are. This is my proof to you. Right. So
Absolutely.
that's basically what it does. So the second thing that the tip is, divorce the lies, marry the truth. How do you do that? Is you have to create and condition your identity daily.
Yes.
Right? Create and condition your identity daily. And that's really, you can do it through so many different ways. People, at first when they shifted this, people are doing like affirmations, right? Affirmation, I am this, I am that. And sometimes, affirmations are great, but, I personally don't believe that it's a good start, but I do not believe that they are the ultimate solution. What the real solution is, when you get it into your body, get into your system, you incant it, and you do things daily, on a daily basis to create that identity and condition it, right? Through meditation, through self-work, right? Through, incantations, through visualizing, or through, future pacing, writing letters and reminding yourself every single day. It's just like working out in a muscle. So you have to work on it every single day. Right?
Yes.
You don't just say, yes, I am this person, and that's it. For the rest of my life, I'm going to be this person. You have to create it. You have to condition it every single day. And that's basically how I do it. I do it through incantations. I do it through priming. I do it through, sometimes I'll leave my house in the morning, just go out to the park and actually walk and read my Bible, and I sit there and I meditate. I create this person, right? This guy that you see in front of you was created. He didn't just show up. He was created by these things, these tools that these exercises, these tools that I have within me to actually do it, to pull out the strength and the potential that I already have within me. That's my true identity.
Yes, absolutely. I totally agree with that too. And when he was talking about it, this thing just really come into my mind. How would you be ready to become a mom? I think that, God, the creator, is very smart, because, in order for you to become a mom, it takes you 9 months. It takes you 9 months to get ready. And he also take the dad 9 months to get ready, because, again, what do? We constantly condition ourselves that we are going to be a mom soon. We're going to be a mom soon. We're going to be a mom soon, right? Yeah. Because the tummy is growing up, and then we're starting to read the article. We're trying to do this, trying to do that, trying to hang out with the moms, trying to learn from this. What are we doing? We are actually getting ourselves a new identity, because from single to married to now I'm becoming a mom. What does mom have to do, right? We have the 9 months to really figure out, so that by the time you have the baby, you don't just automatically become a mom. You are already a mom in making, and then becoming a mom. So that way you still have a lot to learn. I'm not saying that you don't. However, it's not just, hey, baby pop up, you become a mom. You become a mom as soon as you recognize that, you are in pregnancy.
Yes, that's awesome. That's awesome. So, my brothers and sisters, if you like this video, I know you did, and this has been an amazing topic that we're sharing with you here, because our identities really either help us, drive us to really create breakthroughs and transformation in our life and changes, and really gets us to go after and really take, like it's a kick button, take names, but it also has a way of holding us back.
Yes.
So your identity is that. So again, to summarize everything, the power of identity, really just divorce the lies and really marry the truth. We have everything within us to really be great, and you have to create that by conditioning yourself every single day. Okay, so hit the like button as well as comment on this particular video. If there's anybody in your life that you love that needs to hear this, please share it with them as well. And then if you have not yet, hit the subscribe button. As a matter of fact, hit it right now. This way, when we upload new videos or go live like this, we are always looking to add massive value, so you'll be alerted every single time. And if you have not watched our previous episodes of this or any other of our videos or shows, please go back and watch them. We have amazing content to actually deliver to you. And then there's links below. If you want to get to know us or learn more from us, please do so. There's links below that to allow you to do that. So we love you. We thank you very much for listening. Enjoy the rest of the day, and we look forward to seeing you on the next show. If you like this show, subscribe now.
Remember, mastery starts here.
See you on the next show.